Hey everyone, how are you? I hope everyone's doing well out there. Thanks for joining me today on this scarf journey we're about to take together. This is not my pattern. I pulled it off of yarnspirations.com. If you guys are ever in a rut or if you ever want new inspirations, please go to Yarn Inspirations. It is awesome. They have a ton of patterns to choose from. So this is called the Shifting Shells Scarf. It's easy. It's super, super cute. I'm super excited. Let me show you what I will be using. I have a whole bin of Big Twist yarn blankets. This is the Cuddle. It's super, super soft. I thought that this would be a great material to make a scarf. Each skein is 220 yards. I can't read today, you guys. I'm sorry. It's an 8mm hook. It is a 6 weight, super, 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 super bulky. This color is called Tint Variegated. So it is cream, gray, and black. And I will also be using black and the cream color. I think I will see. I am going to split it up into thirds. If it looks okay, then I will be using these 3 colors. If not, I will just be using the middle color. You're also going to need a 10mm hook. So I have this Old Faithful right here. I'm sure you will need scissors, and I always recommend you using stitch markers, and I'm sure you will also need a yarn needle. I have all of my supplies here always ready to go. So grab your ingredients and let's get started. So again, I'm using a 10mm hook. It's my Old Faithful Susan Bates aluminum hook. And I'm also starting out with the cream color. Again, I am going to work mine into thirds. If you want to use one color, that's totally fine. If you want to use 20 different colors, that's totally fine, okay? So here we go. I'm going to start with a slip knot, however you make that, and then yarn on hook. And we are going to start with initial chain 26, okay? So go ahead and chain 26, and I will meet you when you are done. Okay, everyone, so again, chain 26, this is what my chain looks like. The chains, when you use this yarn, they are kind of a little bit difficult to see, but it's very easy to use, so it shouldn't be that difficult. So we're going to start right here. We're going to skip our first chain. We're going to start in the second chain from your hook. Does everyone see that? Here's the first chain, here's the second chain. Okay, so we're going to start by putting 1 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. We're going to be putting a lot of stitches in here. Okay, so there's our first single crochet, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And I always like putting a stitch marker into my first stitch. I've been crocheting over 20 years now, and it keeps me on track, you guys, always. So here's our first single crochet, then we're going to chain 3, and then in the same stitch that we did the single crochet right here, we're going to put 4 double crochets in that same stitch that we just put the single crochet in. Okay, so here is 1, again, double crochet in the same stitch, 2, double crochet in the same stitch, 3, double crochet in that same stitch, 4. Okay, so we skipped our first chain. I can't think today, you guys. I'm so sorry. We have 1 single crochet and 4 double crochets in the same stitch in the second chain from the hook. Okay, everyone got that? Now we're going to move on, and again, sometimes it's hard to see these, so just use your fingertips and just separate the chains a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to skip the next 5 chains, and this starts your pattern. Okay, you can also use a pen, you can use your yarn needle just to separate the chains. So we're going to skip 5 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So on the 6th chain, we're going to repeat that. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So on the 6th chain right in here, we're going to repeat that. We're going to do 1 single crochet again in the 6th chain right here. Boop. And in this stitch right here, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to put 4 double crochets in this stitch right here in the same stitch. So that is 1 in the same stitch, 2 in the same stitch, 3 in the same stitch, you see that? And then 4 double crochets in that same stitch. Okay? So this is what yours should look like. Kind of hokey, the first couple of rows always are. Okay? So again, we're just going to repeat that pattern. We're going to skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And on the 6th, in the 6th stitch, you're going to do a single crochet. Okay? And then you're going to chain 3. And then in that same stitch, you're going to put 4 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, let me get some more yarn here. Sorry about that. Oh, I do have more yarn. There we go. So that's 1 double crochet. 2 double crochets all in the same stitch. 3 double crochets, and 4 double crochets all in that same stitch. Okay, we'll do this first foundation row together. Okay, so here we go. We're going to skip 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And yes, this is how I've been doing this forever. In the 6th stitch, you single crochet, chain 3, okay, in the same stitch, what do? 4 double crochets. There's 1, 2, all in the same stitch, remember? 3 and 4. Okay, so this next one should be our last one. Okay, so again, you skip 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the last stitch, it should be your last chain. What do? Single crochet, chain 3. Okay, in the same stitch, you put 4 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, same stitch, 4. Okay, you can pull that a little bit, just make sure that that's tight. So that is your row 1. I know it looks kind of strange. You should have 5 groups, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's your row 1, your first row. Now we're going to chain 8. We're going to start our second row now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get more yarn, pull more yarn out. 5, 6, 7, 8. So this counts as a double crochet and a chain 5. Okay, here we go. Turn your work over. So then it says skip next 4 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then we're going to put 1 single crochet in the next chain 3. So right here in this chain 3 space, you're just going to put a single crochet. Okay, so again, this is the second row. We just chained 8. You skip over this group and you put a single crochet in the chain 3 space. Okay, everyone, sorry about that. So we did our first chain 8, so it counts as a double crochet and a chain 5. Okay, that doesn't really matter though. Then we single crocheted in the chain 3 space. Okay, so now all we're going to do is chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, we're going to skip over this and we're going to work in the chain 3 space right here. And all you're going to do is single crochet. If you are a newbie, when you do your scarf, you can just mark your chain 3 spaces with the chain marker, or I always keep this handy dandy jar of scrap yarn and you pull out a piece and you just mark it. You can mark the chain 3 spaces. I do this still, especially when I'm making intricate patterns. You just go like that. So you can mark all the chain 3 spaces so you know where to single crochet into, okay? Sometimes I remember, it gets kind of confusing, okay? So again, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, chain 3 space, single crochet. And we'll just do this together. Okay, so again, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet in the chain 3 space, like so. Okay, now we're coming up at the end. So then we're going to, at the end right here, we have this last space. We're going to make 5, chain 5, not make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip this in the last space right here. We're just going to single crochet. Super easy. I love it. So yours should look something like this. Again, you can kind of see the pattern that's going on, but trust me, it will look a lot better when you have several rows. So let's go ahead and start round 3, the 3rd row. Okay, everyone, so in the 3rd row, we are going to be skipping over these chain 5 spaces and only working in the single crochets, okay? So again, if you want to go through first and just mark all of your single crochets, please be my guest. Otherwise, we are going to get started right now. So this is the first single crochet that we just made right here. Okay, so we're going to be working in this. You want to turn your work over like so, and let's begin the 3rd row. We're going to chain 1, and right here in this single crochet, we're going to put another single crochet. And then do you remember from before what we did? We're going to chain 3. Okay, and then in this single crochet again right here, 4 double crochets in the same stitch in that single crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and for everyone new or beginning to crochet, please mark, since we're working in the chain 3 spaces, please mark your chain 3 space, just like that. Okay, and you can also use a piece of yarn, scrap yarn. So now we are going to skip this space, and we're going to be working again in the single crochet space right here. Okay, everyone got that? So then we're going to put 1 single crochet in the single crochet right here. And then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then what are you going to do? You're going to put 4 double crochets inside that single crochet, same stitch. Okay, so there's 1, 2, three, and 4. Okay, and that's all it is. Pretty cool there. Again, we're going to go in the next single crochet right here. You single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and in the same space, 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so go ahead, and there's 2 more chain 3 spaces. You can do this. I'm going to leave you alone. Go ahead and work 2 more times in the chain 3 spaces, and I will meet you right here at the end. Okay, everyone, so I just am in the finishing stages for this row. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of shells right there. So now all we're going to do, here's my hook. I'm going to put my yarn on my hook. This is our first chain 8 from the second row. Okay, all you want to do is from the bottom right here, count up 1, 2, 3, and in the third stitch, all you want to do is put 1 single crochet. Okay, so it's right there. That's it. So all of this pattern is a repeat of the second and the third row. That's it. So once you guys get it down, it will go like so fast and smooth. It will be awesome. Okay, so let's start the second row again. We'll do 2 more rounds. 1 complete round of row 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying. Okay, we're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, and in this third chain, just so when I come back around, I know where to put my yarn in, I'm going to mark that third chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, chain 8, mark the third stitch, turn your work over, and what are we going to do? Do you remember this from the last one? We're going to skip this cluster right here, and I marked this one, so I'm going to take this out. This is our chain 3 space. We're just going to single crochet in the chain 3 space, just like that. Okay, so then we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then in the next chain 3 space, single crochet, and then we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, excuse me, and 5. I don't know why my voice is faltering. Skip the shell, single crochet in the chain 3 space. We'll just do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip the shell, single crochet in the chain 3 space. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip this shell. Here's our chain 3 space. How do I know? Because I marked it with my chain marker. So then I'm going to insert my hook in there, and we're just going to single crochet into that space. Chain markers work, you guys. Okay, so now we're going to start the third row now. I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and in that, look at how cute that looks. In that first single crochet, I just lost it, right here. Why am I having such a hard time finding it? In the first single crochet, we're going to put 1 single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then in that same stitch, in that same single crochet, what are we going to put? 4 doubles. 4 double crochets, not 4 doubles. 1, 2, I'm thinking of drinks, you guys. It's in the morning. 3, and 4. 4 doubles, you'll be on the floor. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then remember, in this row, we're going to be working in the single crochets only. Okay. So what do you do after you've done that? You put 1 single crochet, you skip this right here. You put 1 single crochet in the single crochet. You chain 3, 2, and 3, and then you put 4 double crochets. Okay, so go ahead and repeat that pattern. Work only in the single crochet spaces, and I will meet you at the end of this row. Okay, everyone, so you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. This is going to be so cute. It's already so soft. So then we have this chain 8, and I have marked my 3rd chain. All you want to do is single crochet in the 3rd chain. You see how easy stitch markers make it? I knew nothing about stitch markers when I first started, but I love them now. So, okay, that is the end of the 3rd row. All you want to do for this scarf is repeat this pattern. This is going to be super cute. You want to repeat row 2 and row 3 till it reaches approximately 65 inches in length. Okay, so I am going to split mine up into thirds, and I'm going to see how that looks. It should look pretty super spectacular, I think. So go ahead, and if you need to repeat the past 2 rows, go back and rewatch it, but all you do is repeat row 2 and 3, okay? Okay, everyone, so I just want to give you an update on mine. This is what mine looks like so far. I have connected the off-white with the multicolor, and as you can see, it's kind of getting into like wrap territory, no longer scarf. I guess it could be a thick scarf. I just want to show you, since I am changing colors on my project, I just want to show you how to change colors for those of you that don't know how to do it, or maybe having a little bit of trouble. Let me just zoom in a second here. So I have fastened off my multi-yarn. This is the multicolor that I was using. It had the gray, the cream, and the black colors on it. I fastened it off. I'm going to put my hook on there. And I have my new color. My next color is going to be black, okay? So you want to have that on standby, and you want to make a slip knot into your next color. So just have it on standby right there. So what I do, we're going to finish out this row, okay? So here's our chain 8 at the beginning of the previous row. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, and then we put a single crochet in the 3rd chain. Okay, so all you do is yarn over, pull through once, okay, with your old yarn, okay, and you can see that I fastened this off right here. So you should have 2 loops. Grab your new color, and it should already have the slip knot on it. Put the new color on the hook. Pull tight if you made a big knot like me. Not too tight though, okay? You want a little bit of wiggle room. So again, this is my new color. This is the old color, okay? So I am going to just pull that new color through. And that's it. And then you chain 1, and then I'm going to continue on with the pattern. So it is I chained 1, here's my single crochet right here. So you just go on and continue on with the pattern. So that is how I do a yarn on, how I add new yarn to any project that I'm working. It's pretty easy. Just go ahead and try it, and let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. I'm going to finish this project up. One thing that I have, just a little side note, I don't know why, but the bigger yarn, the thicker yarn really makes my hand hurt, so I could literally only do like a row a day. So that's why this is taking me such a long time. But go ahead and finish yours. Hopefully yours is turning out awesome. I absolutely love this pattern, and I do love the softness of this yarn. So I will meet you when I will meet you back when I am done with this section. Okay? See you then. Hey everyone, so this is what my scarf looks like, and it's actually more turned out like a wrap, just because it's so wide. I didn't realize it was going to be this wide. It's like 10 inches, 12 inches wide, which is gorgeous. I can still fold it down, but I just want to show you here what it looks like. Very pretty. So I'm down on my last row. This is the row that we started with. It's just the chain row. So I'm going to end my scarf, wrap, shawl, whatever you'd like to call it, with the same row, just so it's even. Okay, so let's do that right now. And I'm going to, I know it's black and I know it's kind of hard to see, but that's all right. It's just super easy. It's just, again, the last row that we're going to do. And instead of starting with a chain 8, I'm going to do a chain 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then again, you're just going to single crochet in the chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet in the chain 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet in the chain 3 space. Again, this is the last row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet in the chain 3 space. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this is our last chain 3 space. So we are going to single crochet. Actually, yeah, we'll just single crochet and then we'll do a knot. So since that was the last stitch, all you do is cut that off. We are done with that. And then you just pull through. Okay. So now what you do, and shockingly, surprisingly, you take your yarn needle, and yes, the yarn does fit through, as shockingly as that sounds, because it's super thick. So here's your yarn needle, here's your yarn. All you do is fold the yarn in half. Kind of squeeze it through like that, and it goes through very easily. So you find out what side you want your wrong side to be. This is my wrong side. And then you just go through and tuck your ends in. This is super easy to do because there's so many stitches to choose from. So go ahead and tuck in all of your ends, and I will meet you back just to talk about this project. Okay, everyone, you can see this is done. So here is the black part. Here is the multicolor part, gorgeous. And here is the cream. I love this, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this pattern. It is an easy pattern to follow. And this summer, I may make a tutorial with making like a summer sweater. I think that would be really cool. But I hope you enjoy this pattern. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Again, all the pattern info will be down below in the comment section. Please let me know what you think, and please let me know what kind of tutorials you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel for great fun and entertainment. I got a lot of great giveaways, you guys. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye.